Hey, it's a demos. Boop 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 boop. Beady 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 beep. Beady 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 beep 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 beep. Oh, I should probably get the game ready, yeah. Boo 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 boop. Beady 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 beep 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 boop beep beady beep boo boo. Do 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 do. What do you mean, giant robots? Wait, what? Okay, let's get this window started. Subregion. Hey, Zorga. Guess who's back? Back again. Zorga's back. Tell a friend. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry if you can hear trucks in the background. I'm one of those people who do not have, thingy. Ooh, where's the sound? I should probably turn it up a little bit. How's that sound? Hey, Odd. Can you hear the waves? Oh boy. It sounds madness. Do you hear the waves in the background? And the sound? Sound check, 1 2 1 2. But don't worry, the trucks will come through. They always do. Alright, let's get this party started. There we go. Zanki Zero, last beginning. Let's do this shit. So, we're only going to be playing the first part. This was a neat little idea to get used to playing. Control and mouse can give you a, let you look around. I don't know where that light's coming from because the sun ain't up there, sunshine. Shut up, bitch. No, do not go crazy into that good crazy night. Oh boy, that looks... Alright, so, tutorial, pointer. Pointer can be controlled with your mouse. You can click on shit. Yeah. Any spot that catches your interest, use the pointer. So yeah, basically the buttons are Q and E to spin in place, WASD to move, Control and mouse to look around, but I haven't really used that much in the prologue at all. Might come in useful at a later date, I guess, maybe. Can't use the other ones. And click to click. That's a save table. You'll get introduced to those later. And yeah. Alright, let's inspect this game. Difficulty can be changed later. Why do you recommend hard? Why would you do that? Fine. For the showcase of this one, because I know what I'm doing, we'll go hard. Just for the showcase of it.
Sunday, July 8th, 2018.
Oh, last year. In July 2018. Hey, Cash.
I was standing on the rooftop of Mashiro Garden Tower.
Yeah, you were.
The city nights were hot, humid during the start of summer. A damp wind blowing under the moon.
It's a very pretty game, I will say that. Colourful lights illuminate the city below me. Each of these represents a family with people living their own lives. I had snuffed one of them out. Life has no reset button. I used to think these words held no meaning to me. Where did I go wrong? Everything is so beautiful I want to cry. But the bright lights make me want to look away instead. That's why I hoped. That's why I prayed.
And there I stood, just wishing for the world to end.
Good job, Haruto. Hi, Foamy. Splash? Question mark? Yes, this is Zanki Zero, Last Beginning. It's... I will just say, this is the latest game from Spike Chunsoft, who are well known for Danganronpa and 999 series. Beautiful Escape. Nope, that's the wrong one. Zero Escape series. That's the one. Not Beautiful Escape. That's a totally different game. But yeah. If you don't know who Spike Chunsoft is and what those titles are, just think mindfucky, mystery, murder, mayhem, visual novels with action gameplay mechanics. And zany but cool characters. I think that sums it up. Prepare to have you... It's not Beautiful Escape Dungeoneer. Very different game. Could be said to be in the same sort of category, though.
Haruto Higurashi, man, 25 years old. This is you now.
Yeah, that's my name. I'm Haruto Higurashi. And pop art. And bright pink Pepto-Bismol blood.
Graduated from Yale University, employed in publishing house. Yes, you're
I wonder if they've got sound settings on this so that I can change the background sound, because they're sort of washing out the sound of the voice acting. I'm just a hypocrite.
Oh, that's right. You don't have much time. Let's begin then.
Begin? What is there to begin? My life is already over. Just leave me alone.
Illuminate a brighter future for humanity.
Right. I recognize that sound. It's from that game. Game? What game? Where have I heard that sound before? Ooh, sparkles! Damn it, it's so bright. I hear another voice calling for me.
You know, you're gonna dry up like a prune if you fall asleep out here.
A girl this time? I'm so over this. Just let me sleep. I'm tired of everything. Don't touch me.
He moved. Excuse me. Hello? Hello?
Can I just say I really want Nico B to do this game as well? He's done all the Danganronpa ones. He did all the Zero Escape games. I want him to do this one. I've been playing it and I've been thinking, oh man, he'd have so much fun with this, and he's currently out of a game to play. Shit, he needs to play this game.
Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping, Brother John? Brother John?
That's Frere Jacques, bitch. Why is she suddenly singing?
Morning bells are ringing, ding
I will Frere Jacques your ass in a minute. Stop it. Oh, right already, I'm getting up. Frere Jacques, that's all I know. Oh, the bloom.
Right.
The bloom! Not the overlays! What RPG Maker hell is this? Sunlight, what happened to me? Forget that, it's...
So hot.
Welcome to Australia, mate. I have to get up and away from the excruciating heat, but quickly find myself at a loss for words. Pretty, but kind of creepy. Oh, I just realized that that's a fucking sideways island. Oh, I thought it was some weird building that had toppled sort of sideways. No, those are buildings on it. Okay, that's more terrifying. Dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Oh yeah, that is right. Look, I don't speak French. Huh? I've been sleeping on a white sandy beach. Before me is a vast blue sea, and soaring above is a clear blue sky. Buildings and islands jut out of the sea at bizarre angles and...
Good morning. What's your name?
Bitch, where's your arm?
Haruto Higurashi.
We meet at last, Haruto.
There you are between the sky and the sea.
Is this place?
Is this heaven? Or is it hell? I was on a roof of the building last night, then... Oh god, no, she's not waifu one. Wait, well, I mean, she might be. You can certainly, it does seem to have a, friendship sort of system in this. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to put a voice for her. Nope, it's not heaven. You're on Garage Island. Garage... Sorry, I'm a bit confused. First of all, who are you? Huh, you wanna know my name? You really wanna know Saki-chan? Sachika's name? Do ya? She begins using her left pointer finger to write in the sand.
Sachika Hirosaka. Nice to meet ya.
That's Sachika! I can't help but think that her name is very close to the name Sachiko, and I can't help but remember that that's the chick from The Ring. I don't know, I don't trust this one. Too cute, and she's got... things. Sachika Hirosaka. This is the first time I'm meeting her, so I couldn't know her name, but why does it sound so familiar?
Haruto.
It's nice to finally talk to you, Haruto!
Yeah.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. The girl who introduced herself as Sachika Harasaka grins widely. There's something almost mystical about the stark contrast between her piteous body and an innocent smile.
Is this place?
Sachika, where did you say this place was again?
Yeah.
It's Garage Island! Garage Island! Garage Island. Never heard of it. So, this is an island? Uh-huh. We're surrounded by the sea, so we can't leave here.
Huh?
We can't leave? Welcome to hell, bitches. You're gonna be here a while. It's not that bad. Looking around, I notice all the buildings around us are dilapidated, rusty, or deteriorating in some way. It's like the entire town had been neglected for decades. So then, why is it called Garage Island? Oh, my phone! Hi, Foamy. Hi, Locke. I shove my hand... Oh, Locke. Welcome to visual novels, buddy. Welcome to visual novels. Where all the information will get given to you over and over again. Oh boy. I shove my hands into my pant pockets, but it's not there. My phone, wallet, card case, house keys, they're all gone. Look in the sand around where I'd woken up, but I can't even find a single coin laying around.
What?
It's all gone? Did someone steal them? I checked the watch on my left wrist. This time hasn't changed since last night, and the second hand is no longer moving.
Damn it.
Oh, damn it, how did I get here?
You were already on the ground when I found you. I poked you because I thought you were dead, but I'm glad you're still alive.
She makes a poking gesture with her left hand, then smiles again. Where did you come from, Sachika? Do you live on this island?
That's right. I came from the garage over the way. Everyone else is there too.
She uses her finger, rather her entire right arm, to point in the direction behind me. Her right hand is a prosthetic with 2 fingers. I wouldn't call them fingers, I'd call that a claw. And a prosthetic. Oh, and she's got a prosthetic left leg. Is thin and dubious looking.
We're living the survival life out here.
Survival? What's that supposed to mean? Wait, if she's living on this island,
How's that?
your parents must be around here too, right? Can you take me to them?
Sachika's parents aren't around. They never were.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I may have accidentally touched on an old wound of hers. That was careless of me.
So yeah, we're doing survival stuff. Me, Ryo, Mamoru, Zen. Oh, Minamo, Rinko, and Yuma too. You'll be joining us from now on too. I'll show you to our garage.
Thanks. Let's go then. By the way, do you happen to have any water? I'm parched.
Yeah, we got water. I actually bought some for you. I left it over there so it wouldn't get dirty. Let's pick it up on the way.
Hey. The girl quickly zips in front of me, then lightly hops onto the cracked asphalt. Despite her prosthetic leg, her movements are remarkably nimble.
Well now, off to the garage.
Right, thanks.
The blue sky and the blue sea. Buildings submerged in the water. And streetlights that no longer turn on.
Yeah, I will give you that. There's actual backgrounds that change and the characters move and shit. Holy fuck, it's like their emotions are actually emoted properly. But then again, Chunsoft games tend to be pretty good about that.
In this perfectly clear, apocalyptic world. My weekend has come to an end.
Now, this is where you think it might lead up to an intro graphic. Nah. I mean, yeah, there's the title graphic, but you're not getting an intro scene yet. Intro scene? Psst, no. All you really need to know is that this is a bit Etrian Odyssey. So,
Destination is...
pressing tab, you can see that there's different parts. On here, you'll see that there's a legend that shows you what different things are. You can change between maps. You get a 100% thing if you get it, and you can mark things on the map for checking out later, and easily remove those marks. So right mouse click and then left mouse click. So, if you try to go off course, yeah, it's where the blazes did you leave the water, bitch? Alright, that way. Picking up items. Yes, you can find them floating on the ground. You can pick them up, place them, or throw them. If you leave them, if you've got too many items, they're left. The item will be lost. But they sometimes wash up on the shores, so that's cool. If you throw something in the body of water, it's basically a bin, they'll never come back. And you can sort with R. Like, your equipment, and I'll show that in a minute. If you want to just pick them up automatically, it's double click. Yeah. Stamina. Grab food, use it to make them eat. If their stamina is recovered, if they reach 0 stamina, life will gradually decrease. Make sure they get fed. So if we double tick that, it'll go straight in him. You can see that the blue bar means that his pack is slowly filling up. Pressing R, you can see his equipment and the items he has on hand. He only has that many slots. You could rest to sleep, sort his tab. There's more to it later on. Alright, so. And you can find stuff. A good time to begin a journey. Thanks.
Wait, Harukato. Blah, blah, blah. Go to the garage.
Fine, bitch. Yes, Danganronpa and, well, Spike Chunsoft usually does visual novels that are actually games. It's why they're so well regarded, especially their latter games. What a strange island. All the buildings seem to be in ruins and there's no sign of life anywhere. There's no clamour of the city and all I hear is the ocean and a somber sound like a creaking ship. But the oddest thing of all is that the island I'm seeing for the first time somehow feels familiar.
And we're here!
Whoa. Lost in my thoughts as we walked, I nearly bumped into Sachika as she suddenly stops.
Looky. And on your left-hand side, we have the famous garage of Garage Island!
Is this place?
This place is, standing before me is an old garage. Just an old rusted garage. Nothing out of the ordinary in these ruins. What was that? I know this place?
Satches!
Satches, I told you not to run off by yourself. Minimo just ripped me a new one.
Rio! Hey, Rio, I'm back. I brought the last of our friends, too.
I look up to find a man standing next to Sachika. Seems to be about my age, maybe a little younger. The young man with the headband smiles as he notices me. Haruto Higurashi, right? Are you alright? You don't look too hot. Oh, yes, Wait, how do you know my name?
Yeah.
Come into the garage, it's too hot out here. We can chill in the shade.
Let's go. Yeah, let's get inside.
Sachika and the headband guy each take one of my arms. Wait! Then they forcefully lead me into the garage. And this is your group.
We got a newcomer here!
Welcome! Oh, you're the serious type, aren't you? I was wondering what you'd be like. All right. Why don't you start by telling us your name, age, and profession?
Flores, huh? But they taste better than you can see.
I really don't think we should be eating him.
No, don't skip. Hey, Tal.
Haruto Higurashi, was it? Welcome to Garage Island. And my condolences.
I mean, there will be cutscenes where voice acting plays, but for the most part, they won't play the full voice acting. Which is, I mean, fair. It costs a lot. They've got a lot of words. Hey, Ancient Kitsune. They got a lot of words, and, because it's a visual novel, and like most visual novels, a lot of words. So, you all woke up and happened to find yourself on this island too?
Yeah.
Yeah, way before you did. This is actually a certain someone's third day. You know Sachika, the girl who found you on the beach. She was the first awake, so she's our island elder.
I'm your senior.
I'm the elder.
Also,
You ain't the only one who had their stuff stolen. All our phones and stuff are gone too.
My.
It was quite a shock waking up on some unknown island. An unknown and deserted island full of ruins, no less. Deserted island?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the only ones here. Now there are only 8 of us, including you.
Yes.
He is not lying. A woman answers as if responding to my inner thoughts. Maybe my face shows my suspicions. The classy-looking woman's voice is soft, but there's an air of dignity and authority to it.
Sorry.
Sorry, but I can't just immediately take your word for it. He has half a brain? Judging by the current situation, it's more likely you all kidnapped and brought me to this island. Hey, come now, that's crazy talk.
You were probably right.
I understand how you feel. I was the same way. But we were in the same boat as you. Before we knew it, we were on this island.
You have any proof of that?
Proof,
Should've known this would happen. He seems like the stubborn type. I have to admit, I'm a bit annoyed by this man's sardonic tone.
Answer me, please.
Then please explain this. How do you know my name? Besides, if what you say is true, we might have all been kidnapped. How can you all stay so calm?
Now.
Haruto, let's pump the brakes a bit, yeah? It's 'cause...
Suddenly the old TV in the garage turns on. The screen, which is blank just a moment ago, is now shouting at us with static. What convenient timing.
Well,
I expected it'd happen soon. Why don't you change the channel, Haruto?
huh?
If you turn the dial on the TV, the channel changes. It's mostly just static, but one of the channels plays a cartoon.
Hey!
Well, what's the point of... You want a proof, right? That show might explain what you want to know. Egging me on, huh? Fine, I'll bite. Very well, I just need to turn the dial. She's thick. But she's also swole. She's swick. Thol? Swick. I like swick better. At that point, I still haven't realised that the TV's power cable isn't even plugged into an outlet. So I can look around. Hey, saving! You can save by pressing that on that. You'll also auto-save as you go around. It's game over, you'll restart from your last save. New data. It's damaged here and there, I won't touch it for now. Alright, fine.
Is this it?
To the TV. Old-fashioned CTR continues displaying nothing but static. I have to admit it's the first time I'm handling such an antique item. Antique item? Holy shit, we used to have one of these in my home. I feel old now. When I was a kid, we had one of these. It was black and white even. With a bit of force, the dial turns, making a loud snap. One channel hop seems to do the trick. The static noise disappears, replaced with... Oh my god. Extend TV?
Hey, kids! It's time for Extend TV! Congratulations on clearing the mission, everyone! We left some food for you as a reward, so be sure to share with each other. Look, show! Our friends are all together at last!
Yay! This is awesome, Mirai! Our fight is just beginning!
You're right, but you make it sound like we're getting canceled already.
Boy, I'm getting nervous. I don't know if I'd make a very good assistant.
He's really digging in there. I think you're a bit too lax.
Now it's time for your next mission. Let's make a toilet, okay? Go!
Hold on! You're going way too fast.
Yup.
Let's make
36!
I didn't mean the way you talk.
Not 8.
We need to introduce ourselves first.
I am not 94!
What? Again? How many times are we going to do this?
We haven't introduced ourselves to Haruto yet. We need to do these things properly. The rest of you already know our names, right? I'm Mirai, the herbivore mascot and host of Extend TV.
I'm the assistant, Sho Terashima.
Why did you start getting
I'm wearing undies.
I think that just makes it worse. Ahem. Let's get back on track. The to act as guides for all
Oops.
you last remaining survivors of humanity. We're here to make sure you all survive on this Earth that's now been reduced to ruins.
The last survivors of humanity?
You see, humanity is now extinct. All except for you guys left on Garage Island.
What? No way! You're joking, right? Please tell me you're joking!
Yeah. I've explained this to you a bunch of times, Shell. I'm really surprised you're surprised.
Huh? But how are we supposed to guide them? We only exist within this TV show and live in a completely different world than they do.
Oh, so you're aware of that somehow. We guide them by assigning them missions to clear.
Even with our guidance, there's no way ordinary people can survive in the harsh world out there.
Why do you seem so frustrated? Don't worry, they all have a special power. It's a gift from God himself. The X key on their belly buttons.
X key? What's that? Is it like X Factor?
We'll explain more about the X keys later. For now, you'll need to
Yep.
build your base of operations. Now's the time for you to announce their mission, Show.
Leave this to your trusty assistant. Here's the next mission.
I'm gonna admit, I clicked through this very quickly when I was playing.
What is this, X Factor? You said it right. We're going to have you all
Yes.
build a basic toilet.
Build a toilet.
Without a toilet, something terrible could happen. Just like what happened to Show.
Flatter me all you want, but I don't have another job left in me.
Actually, I meant that yours is a bad example.
I don't want to hear any toilet etiquette from you, Mirai.
No, that's just
Poop wherever you walk, don't
that's
you?
that's just me clicking the button.
I use the toilet too. I even use the bidet afterward.
No wonder your butt is so clean.
Don't look at my butt.
Why are you showing a sheep butt on TV?
Okay, that's enough. Time to say goodbye.
Illuminate
A brighter future.
for humanity.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye and good riddance. Blip, 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 blop. The TV powers off with an aggressive bzzzt. What's with that ridiculous old cartoon? That was the answer for your question, Haruto. We're surviving on this island while following the orders issued from the Extend TV show you just saw. Rather, we're forced to obey them, I should say. That show is also how we know your name.
You got it?
You can imagine what our last mission may have been, right? It was find Haruto Higurashi, the last member of the group.
That's right.
Sachika just cleared that mission, so now we're gonna get a new one.
These people can't be serious. Anyway, do we really need a toilet? Why don't we just piss wherever like we've been doing?
Why, you?
Listen, there are girls here too. We definitely need a toilet, mission or not. It would also help prevent certain crimes before they happen. What? Are you talking about me?
Right.
I agree. Being seen is not a problem, but it would be unpleasant to see others doing their business.
No.
Those are both definitely problems.
Hey!
Wait, just a minute. You expect me to believe any of that? Humanity is extinct and we need to survive on our own? I need a proper explanation here.
See?
Haruto, try touching your belly button. My belly button? Over my shirt, I feel something hard on my stomach. There's something there? Flustered, I quickly pull up my shirt. There I find... a belly button! No.
What the hell?
A plus sign! I hadn't noticed the foreign presence there until this very moment. Placed on my belly button is a small X-shaped object.
Since when is...
I carefully touch it with the tip of my... I miss a tongue! That would be quite flexibility. Seems to be made of metal. It vibrates when I tap it, but I don't feel any pain. Pulling on it, the skin around it lifts up too. As I pull harder, I feel a sharp pain, like my stomach is being pinched. I quickly let go. The object seems to be welded to my stomach. They're completely merged together.
Look.
I wouldn't try pulling it off if I were you. In my opinion, removal would require surgery.
Huh?
It's a D-pad, yeah. Surgery? Just what is this thing? Some sort of tracking device, I think. With that, the woman turns to face me, slightly lifting up her shirt. The others follow suit and reveal their stomachs.
This isn't a gesture of submission, you know. Just want to avoid unneeded suspicion.
Yeah, we all doubted it until we saw for ourselves, too.
Hi, Piano!
This is kind of embarrassing.
While you're at it, feel free to gaze upon my chiseled abs.
Oh, I will. I certainly will. If there's a dating version in this game, I'm definitely going for the hot cheeker over here and this guy over here. Maybe the girl with the brown hair. Yeah. Police officer babe. Doctor dude. Flower girl. This game is, he has no abs. God damn it. I mean, he's got muscles though. Yeah, it's Zanki Zero. It's the last, yeah, the latest of, what's it called?
As you can see, we all got one of these.
Chunsoft's latest. What do you mean against? I said she'd come in third. Brown-haired girl, this one. Oh, you can't see my mouse. Well, the flower girl. Some X-shaped objects are exactly where their belly button should have been.
Want to see mine too?
What?
No, that's okay, Sachika. I don't want you to expose your underwear.
Also,
Besides, I already checked her stomach. Hers seems a bit different for some reason. Can't believe they'd do that to a little girl like her. Why would anyone put a tracking device on us? To monitor us, presumably. Have you heard of reality television? It's a TV genre that's popular overseas. Oh, right. It's where the show's participants live under one roof or have to survive on a deserted island. Wait, are you saying we're on one of those shows right now? It's very likely. This humanity is extinct thing must be the show's setting. They kidnap and put tracking devices on us, then force us to participate against our will? That's illegal.
nah.
It's a crime, alright. Theft, assault, kidnapping, false imprisonment. I could go on.
In that case,
Then we should call the police.
Thing is,
Well, I am a cop, but there's no way to call for backup and escape from here. I'm sure the police are on the move already with all the missing people, though. We should assume whoever's kidnapped us ain't afraid of law enforcement. They must have unfathomable amounts of money and power, isn't that right, madam?
who knows?
Money and power sounds like a villain from a novel I read a while back. Can such a thing truly happen in real life? Doesn't sound likely in an age where search engines can show images of any location of the world.
Maybe it was God who brought us to Garage Island. Remember what Mirai said? The X-keys are a gift from God.
I need more carbs.
I would have preferred a gift with more sugar in it.
You're probably right.
Yeah, we haven't had anything but water since yesterday.
My muscles are going to need more love soon.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, didn't they mention on Extend TV that they're giving us food?
Oh yeah, they told us to share with each other.
Yeah.
It must be on the island. Let's split up. One group working on the toilet and the other finding food. Haruto, you just arrived, so you can rest on the sofa and wait. No, I'll do what I can to help. I'd like to have a look around the island too. Oh, you're not suspicious of us anymore?
Yeah.
Haven't really accepted all of this yet, but it seems unlikely it's all an elaborate lie. So I'll revise my notions for now. It's not uncommon to find my initial theories and opinions misplaced after conducting an interview.
Well,
Look at this guy. I love his... this guy's really childish. I like your flexibility. I could learn a thing or two from you. I usually get all tied up in my own thoughts. Guess there's more for me to experience. You're missing a word there, game. I can tell you're the Bolden type.
Look at these luscious locks.
Hey, I got a full head of hair. Just look at these luscious locks. I meant in the future. Well, to be fair, they've only just met each other, so... don't say things like that.
Okay, let's make that toilet and find that food.
At that, we all leave the garage. Even if these people are undercover crew members for the reality show, I have no choice but to play along. What I need most is information and the time to utilize and think it over. Yay! So,
destination is...
You can see on the map, there's some waypoints. Those waypoints will let us do stuff. So, if we click on this... Well, scenes. Is that an arcade machine? Ever since my arrival, I've been curious about this giant object sitting on the back of the garage. First glance, it seemed to be an arcade cabinet you'd find inside any game center. The cabinet is adorned with garish decorations, creating a silhouette not unlike pipe organs. Above the cabinet, the word "Extend" is displayed prominently in neon letters. Extend. Is that a game's title? I take a closer look at the cabinet, but can't find an instruction card anywhere on it. I've never seen or heard of this game, but I feel that strange sense of familiarity once again. Oh, Harado, you play video games? Guess we got that in common. You're, Oh, forgot to introduce myself, huh?
I'm Ryo Mikajime, an up-and-coming artistic virtuoso.
Ryo Mikajime. Artistic? Are you an illustrator of some sort?
Bondage artist.
No, I'm a bondage artist. I use ropes to bind all sorts of things as a form of artistic expression. What? Bondage?
Yeah.
You ever heard of a tortoiseshell rope harness? You tie up people and objects in that sort of style. But you can't leave people tied up forever, you know, so I use this to leave a lasting impression of my works. Ryo takes the camera that was hanging from his hip into his hands. Oh, but I use an SLR for the real deal. This one's just a disposable. I really only use it when I need to record my inspirations or new composition ideas for my pieces.
Yeah.
I see. I'm really not sure how to react. Some of my friends went to art universities, but I don't know anyone in the adult entertainment industry. Oh, yeah, I get that reaction a lot, but you got the wrong idea, man. This has nothing to do with porn or S&M type stuff.
Yeah.
I'm an artist in every way, and bondage is my medium. I rarely look at my work in a sexual way. So you do sometimes, then? You may not believe me, but I have some regular fans who would check out my exhibitions, you know? They even buy pictures of my pieces, or the objects I've tied up. But that's still not enough to make a living, so I do photography for amateur models, ramen and such. Ah, so you're a cameraman? No, I'm a bondage artist. He seems pretty adamant about this. I should change the subject.
Oh, yeah.
This arcade cabinet is pretty big. Do you know what the game is? Dunno, probably some game from overseas. Americans love over-the-top stuff, don't they? That's a pretty broad generalization. We could have killed some time with this, but it doesn't even work. Doesn't work. That TV turned on earlier, though.
Yeah.
Demos, no! Yeah, that TV is special. I don't really know how it powers on. There's pretty much no electricity or gas here. The water tower is the only thing that really works. TV is special. Maybe it's solar powered. Huh? The cabinet's missing a few buttons. I guess we can't play it even if we could turn it on. There are some holes in the control panel where buttons should be. There's also an X-shaped indentation between the joystick and buttons. Might work if we jam a stick in there or something. I don't know about that.
Right.
Oh, that's right. I came here to find some rope. You see any lying around? I mean, you got some on your chest right there, buddy.
No.
No, can't say I have. Weird. I thought I saw something around here yesterday. If you find any, mind grabbing it for me? We needed to build the toilet. Sure, I'll give you any I find, Mr. Mikajime.
Thanks.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, and by the way, we're all the same age, so you don't need to be all proper with us. Same age?
Yeah.
You said you're 25 earlier, right? So am I, and the others too. I don't remember saying that. Well, some of us are 24, but look, all I'm saying is, we're in the same ballpark. Oh, everyone but Sachika, that is. Even she doesn't know how old she is. I see. 7 men and women who are 25 years old and a girl of an unknown age. Just what criteria did the crew use to pick us for their show? Anyway, I'm gonna call you Haruto, so you can just call me Ryo from now on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check a couple of other places. Let me know if you find that rope. Sure. I guess I'll go look around too. Huh? Am I hearing things? But I thought the arcade cabinet stood in the back of the garage, silent as ever. Couldn't put my finger on it, but it seemed like it could power on at any moment, just like that CRT.
Ah! Whoa! Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah! Ow! Ah!
Sorry. I like doing that. Okay, so on the one I'm playing, my private game, I just spent this whole time just mapping out the whole island. Because I could. And yes, every part could be mapped out. Gah, ow, yow, yeah, gah. Whee! It's a pretty nice looking place. Like the whole island and everything looks pretty cool. The art direction is pretty well done. Oh. It gets more so. Yeah. I appreciate that it actually maps it out for you so you don't have to go to the trouble of doing it yourself. And having played the full, I was gonna say dialogue, no, prologue, I know what those parts before are for, where it cuts off in the water. Like that part. So, there's a reason for that. It's not just a mistake of the mapping kind. Just to give you guys an idea of what you can find around this place. I'm not going to map the whole thing, but just to give you a general idea of what's around. He's running into walls. He keeps trying to run into walls. It's filled with water. Oh well, no, it seems more like a water tank. That's the water tower. This is where we get our drinking water from. Flower girl! A woman wearing a flower hairpin stands before me. Hello,
Oh, my name is Rinko Susukino. I work at my family's flower shop.
Rinko Susukino. She walked up to the tower and turned the valve. Clear water spewed out, filling the plastic bottle she had.
This is how you use it. The amount of water you get per day is limited, though.
Oh, I wonder how that works.
No idea. I heard it filters seawater somewhere, and apparently only needed small fixes to get it running.
Don't tell me.
Was it part of one of those missions?
Yes, it was a mission from before I was brought to the island, so I don't know too much about it.
Well, if it only needed a little bit of fixing, it must have been put here by the TV crew. To make us play this survival game.
What do you think about that cartoon, Haruto?
Yeah.
I don't know what the TV crew is planning, but they sure put a lot of effort into all this. Not only did they prepare the cartoon, this entire set of ruins too.
Yes, there is that as well, but I mean about us being the last survivors of humanity. Do you believe this is all just a setting they made up for the show?
If there really is no one else alive, who could have brought us here? You know, I was living a normal life until last night. It'd be impossible for every single human to just disappear in such a short time.
What if we've been asleep for more than one night?
What?
Oh, nothing. You're probably right. This is all just silly talk. Maybe I'm just stressed out from all this heat. I start getting these strange thoughts in my head. You should drink some water and cool your head if you feel stressed out too, Haruto.
Thanks, bitch. Rinko runs away as soon as if to try and flee the scene. We've been asleep for more than one night? It can't be. I muttered to myself with a sigh. Rinko's back had already disappeared from view. Stress! When your character has a lot of stress, their stamina will decrease faster. Stress will increase when eating unfavorable food or by letting bladder and burden levels go beyond a certain rate. Yes, you have bladder levels. Stress can decrease by eating favorable food or drinking water. Make sure to manage meals and burdens so stress doesn't get too high. Okay, let's just connect this up with this area. What am I doing? Going crazy. Whoa! Wait a minute. Okay, fine. Fine. I don't want to talk to that thing. Gah! Whoa! Gah! Oh, right. Was there something here to talk to?
I found it.
Vegetable-looking plants.
What's this?
Is this the crossing boy? Looks different to how I remember.
Whoa.
Yeah. You move around. There's also other aspects in this game that we'll be seeing very shortly. I mean, the other Danganronpa games did have moving around. This isn't a Danganronpa game, but it is made by the same people, so moving about isn't such a big deal. Alright. There's a straight road with the ocean at both ends and an apartment-like building facing it. This building isn't nearly as damaged as the others. As I stare at the building, one of the doors on the first floor swings open. A man built like a bodybuilder emerges, followed by a woman in lavish-looking gothic Lolita-style clothes. Oh, it's you.
Haruto.
Ah, hello there, Haruto. Have you been taking a look around the island yet, or perhaps you're here to see us?
No.
No, I just happened to pass by and noticed this building is still in decent shape. What are you two doing here? Are you searching for the food mentioned earlier? Oh no, we're not searching here. Though, like you said, this building is in better shape than the others. That's why we've been assigning rooms for each of us and using them as bedrooms. Well, it was quite a bit of work, but we cleaned up all the trash inside the apartments for yesterday's mission. Ah, so they're bedrooms. Then were you two getting some rest together?
It's not like that.
Just so you do not misinterpret the situation. He was persistently hounding me to show him my body, so I allowed it just this once. Huh? Then he repeatedly pressed his hard instrument against my breasts and stomach. He repeatedly what?
Hey now.
My, hold on just a minute now, Miss Yuma. You're the one giving the wrong idea here.
It's love.
Though if you ask me, there's nothing wrong with a love that sparks from a misunderstanding. Miss Mashiro mentioned that her stomach was aching, so I was simply giving her an examination.
Huh?
Examination? So you're,
Excuse me.
Ah, how rude of me. I still haven't properly introduced myself.
My name's Mamoru Ichio. Believe it or not, I'm actually a doctor.
Hello, Dr. Mamoru. Well, I've yet to earn my degree, but I plan on going into pediatrics.
Tell me.
Oh, you're a doctor? I assumed you were a bodybuilder or something, judging by your impressive build.
Well,
I love this guy. So far, I really like this guy. Lifting weights is a hobby of mine. My body's just like this from continually punishing myself, you know? He talks with a smooth voice, but it just comes out intimidating because of his muscles. Well, no, they're not symmetrical, but, you know, bodies aren't, usually. In other words, he's a doctor interested in children and enjoys hurting himself as a hobby. That's not at all, I mean, it's kind of what but it's not at all what he meant.
Hey now.
Hey now, you make me sound like some sort of pervert. Like? Hilarious. This woman also seems unique in her own way. Yuma, was it? What do you do? Are you in the fashion industry? Yes, I can tell he's a doctor because he's got a stethoscope. I think he's part turned away piano as well, so there's a bit of foreground background sort of thing going on. Side sort of view. Not that it excuses it. Yuma Mashiro, the woman with the childbearing hips. Right. Is it your dream to get married?
Well,
Lady... For some reason, I keep thinking there's something about her that just pings my, Chun-Li ping. I keep seeing her and thinking Chun-Li. These guys, what? You haven't seen some yet. He hasn't got a stopwatch. There's still more gameplay. My father's name is Renji Mashiro. I'm sorry? Why did she bring up her father when I asked about her own job? Wait a minute. Renji Mashiro. I've heard that name somewhere before.
Yeah.
She's the sole daughter of the Mashiro Group's president.
That's right.
Mashiro. Oh, now I remember. To be fair, Danganronpa art, not exactly the best art when it comes to actual proper body proportions. Some of that art is very janky. Gotta say. And yes. Yeah, and the hairstyle. Even though there's not buns, it's sort of like the hair. And the colour. The colour of her clothes too, that blue. It's not the same blue, but it's blue. Why didn't I realise it before? She's a prominent figure in my industry. Mashiro Group is a giant corporation that represents the entire country as a whole. They own companies in numerous industries, including manufacturing, financing, distribution, and media. They're said to have enormous financial and political sway due to the wealth and inter-business network. Head of Mashiro is the president, carried over from when he was still classified as when it was still classified as a conglomerate. The current president is none other than Renji Mashiro, so this woman is his daughter. I believe working is for suckers. I bet, though it's a bit different when you say it. But I was planning on working today. She who does not work, neither shall she eat. That's a good question, Piano. And I asked myself that when I was first playing this game too. I'm like, sometimes that music comes on, it's really intense, and it's like, am I supposed to be making notes here? I feel threatened. Why do I feel threatened? You're just telling me about the history of a company. Why do I feel so threatened suddenly? Is there a reason I should be worried? That is the basic survival etiquette. She wears an uninterested, regretful expression on her face as she speaks. I don't know if that'd be considered etiquette, but I agree we should all work together. Though if you don't feel well, it might be better to get some rest.
That's true.
Haruto is right. Why don't you worry about finding that food? Don't you worry about finding that food.
Love.
But... yeah, I can see the problem. Look at that shoulder. It's like he's dislocated it and it's sort of turned around his body. Oh, honey, no. Bodies don't work like that, honey. Now that you've made me seen it, I can't unsee it, Piano. Why would you do that to me? I was enjoying it. She is super dangerous because she is the daughter of that rich dude. Bom bom bom. But that's usually the case. Rich daughter, dude's daughters, usually dangerous. Because they usually have that human hunting sort of idea. We'll give you some once we've found it. Sharing is a basic principle of love, after all. Yeah, it's weird. He's popping that shoulder. A Mashiro does not accept charity. Once we return, I will pay a fair price in kind. Let us see. How about 100 million each?
Excuse me.
That's too much. Love seeks nothing in return. You should go back to the bedroom and get some rest. You'll have to wait a bit from water, though. I'll start a fire and boil some water for you. Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Yuma.
Is she going to be alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be fine. It seems she drank too much water due to the heat and got a case of water poisoning. Be careful not to do the same, Haruto. Of course, you should stay adequately hydrated.
Thanks.
Okay, I will. Well, now I have to think of a way to start that fire. I'll see you around, Haruto. You and your beefy arms. A doctor and the heiress of the Mashiro group, huh? They'd normally have nothing to do with each other. In any case... Yuma Mashiro. Why? Why the tense music? Why you gotta do this, game? The one and only daughter of the president of the Mashiro group. She's known to be one of the richest people in the country. No, the world even. Which begs the question, why is she here with us? Besides that, a normal TV studio couldn't air a show breaking so many laws. If anyone could pull this off, wouldn't the Mashiro group be the only possible suspect? What am I doing writing the local news headline? I don't know anything for certain yet. I should keep looking around and gathering info. She must have drank a gallon per minute. Okay. Whoop. Ah! Yeah. Oh yeah, we can't use that yet. Okay. On the other side of the road from the garage is a wide space that presumably used to be a parking lot. Sachika Harasaka is crouched there, humming as she writes something on the ground. What are you doing there, Sachika?
Oh, hey, Haruto. Short time no see. I was looking for a good spot to build the toilet. I've looked all over, but I think this is the spot. It's close to the garage, too.
Are you in charge of building the toilet?
That's right. Oh, but Rio and Rinko are too. They're looking for the materials right now.
Ah, yeah, that Rio guy was looking for a rope.
Looky, looky!
And Sachika's making the blueprint. See? Look, isn't it cool?
There are various diagrams and formulas scratched on the cement with what looked to be a rock pen. I don't have a clue as to what she's writing. Maybe they're just doodles. Impressive, but maybe you should simplify it. We have limited supplies here after all.
I see.
Oh yeah, then I should make it easier to build. Thanks for the tip.
I feel guilty seeing a young girl like her work like this while I do nothing.
Excuse me.
Let me help you with that. I'm sure there will be some heavy lifting to do too.
Are you okay?
Are you sure? You trust us now?
Sachiko looks into my eyes uneasily. Seems she's still concerned over the previous conversation. Sorry about earlier. I really do want to trust you all. That's why I want to do what I can to help. Besides, we wouldn't want your prosthetic arm and leg to get damaged. I hesitated for a second, unsure of how to bring up her prosthetics, but ended up saying it anyway.
Yeah.
We can't repair them out here, so we should be careful. Huh?
No need to worry.
If the damage isn't too severe, I can repair it myself.
It's okay.
I may not look like it, but I was hailed as a girl genius, you know. I was even featured in newspapers before.
Sachika? Sachika's expression, or rather the entire air around her, suddenly seemed to change.
But I must say, I'm moved by your sincere concern for my body. As such, I'll respond with sincerity and kind.
With those words, Sachika deliberately lifted up the skirt of her one piece.
What are you...
What are you...
Check out my stomach. This is Sachika's X.
She doesn't look like a cute little girl anymore, guys. There's an X-shaped tracking device on Sachika's belly button, just like us. Pattern and colour are slightly different on hers, and it has an industrial metallic look to it. Comparatively, our X keys are almost like toys. In fact, they look like the buttons on a game machine.
I can get a little closer and touch it now to help you trust us.
No. There's a faint smile on her face. It wasn't... Look, this is one part where the super dramatic music intensifies actually works. It was an uncanny smile, as if she was doing it just so she could enjoy my reaction.
Come on, take a better look.
Yeah, alright, I get it. Cover yourself up already.
Did I go too far?
No!
Who are you?
It's Sachika.
I'm Sachika, the Sachika everyone forgot.
What?
Forgot?
Haruto.
Haruto, there you are. She has a prosthetic arm and leg.
Did you take a look around the island already?
Ryo, Rinko, listen, there's something wrong with...
Rio.
Welcome back, Rio. Did you find the materials? Haruto said he's gonna help us build the toilet.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks for the help, Haruto. We could use another set of hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help, but...
Thanks, Haruto.
Did I just imagine that? I mean, there are times when they will deliberately use third person for a character to make them seem more childlike because, as Locke says, it's a thing kids do in Japan. But just to show that there's something a little unhinged there. Maybe I'm seeing things from all this heat and stress.
Are you okay? Not feeling too good?
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm an idiot. In that case, mind helping me find materials? I still can't find that rope. There's a rope! You've tied yourself up with a rope. I mean, she doesn't know how old she is. She might be like 6 years old. And yeah, that scene was very... There's something wrong with this kid, who is probably not a kid. What the fuck is going on here? Also, trucks passing in the night.
Oh, if you're looking for the rope, I saw Minamo with it earlier.
Minamo?
Yeah.
Remember that cop with the hot bod? Oh man, I'd love turning her into an art piece. Oh dude, you just went skeevy. Ryo had whispered into my ear. I do remember her, but for different reasons.
Alright.
I guess I'll go find her then. I can check out the layout of the island while I'm at it. Do you need anything else? I can keep an eye out.
Like this.
Yeah, just a few things. They should be all around somewhere on the island. I'll look for Minimo on my end too.
Then I'll prepare some water. We may need it for the toilet once it's ready. Sachika will clean up this place and wait for you guys. Don't get lost, Haruto.
I want Sachika, you crazy bitch. Huh? I wonder, since when have I been speaking with Sachika like she's an old friend? For some reason it just felt natural that way. Do.
We found it.
Ah, vegetable garden. Haha. Do. Fill out a bit more of this map while we're at it. Do moonwalk. I do believe she's up this way.
Ow. Ah.
Was there something in this area? Wait. Nope.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'll hold it.
When a character's burden goes over their carry capacity, they'll be unable to move, so if you got too much stuff on. Organize your items often to avoid being encumbered. Sub-members are focused only on carrying items. They will not limit movement even if their burden goes over capacity. Be sure to make efficient use of sub-members, which we have none of at the moment. But you will eventually get sub-members, which are useful. Okay. Let's just connect these up a little first.
Ow.
Ow. Do moonwalk.
Whoa. Is this it?
Okay. So our map's looking like this currently. It's still not quite filled out. Let's just go over this side quickly. Fill out this part down here.
Ah.
Whoa.
Ow.
Ow.
Whoa.
Found it.
I'm sure that those pipes will come in useful very soon. Maybe. Alright, here we go. That's odd. I thought I saw someone walk by. I hear someone stepping on the sand behind me. I turn around and in that moment... Suddenly a hand covers my mouth and I get dragged into the shadows. Sorry, could you keep quiet for a sec? What a violent police officer. That was skillfully done though. I'm gonna let you go, so don't yell, okay?
What?
What was that for?
See?
Shh, quiet, look. Man with the towel around his neck points towards what seems to be a goat.
Oh my!
That's the first animal we found on this island. I wonder where it's been the whole time.
Yeah.
It must be the food they mentioned on TV. Since we're here now, how about giving us a hand, Haruto? With what?
Let's go.
Hunting, of course. We're gonna kill that animal.
Huh?
Kill? I can't do that. I've never killed anything before. You just got here, so you may not realize this, but we don't exactly know how long we're stuck here. We should hunt and eat whatever we can, don't you agree? Besides, I'm more worried about Sachi. She's not as physically strong as the rest of us. Oh, I got a feeling she's more strong than we think. I'll do what I can. You catch on quick, don't you, Haruto? I like that.
I'm Zanki Zero, a farmer from a countryside deep in the mountains. Nice to meet you.
Countryman! Zen. He's Zen.
All right.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Kubota. Oh, I'm not one for formalities. Zen is fine. Feels a bit too casual when we've only just met.
Yeah.
Oh, right, we haven't introduced ourselves yet, huh? I should have been more upfront, me being a cop and all.
I'm Minamo Setouchi, a 25-year-old rising police sergeant.
Minimo Setoichi. Dang it, there I go again. What? I should only salute when I'm wearing an officer's cap, but it's been a habit of mine since I was a kid. She seems kinda goofy for a police officer. I guess that makes her more approachable, though.
Hey!
It's gonna get away if we waste too much time talking. Haruto, let's approach it from the front. Officer, could you go around behind it and block its escape?
Leave it to me.
10-4, I'm used to setting up checkpoints. How's this? I made a lasso. We might be able to catch a goat with this.
I doubt it, but you're free to try. Haruto, there should be a stick around here you can use as a weapon. Should be better than fighting bare hand. I nod in response. Zen adjusts his work gloves and smiles. Okay, let's do this. Haha, now this is survival. Equipment! Equipment can be equipped on the hands, head, body, and feet. You can put on or remove equipment. Pressing tab, you can put equipment on other people. Strongest equipment will automatically equip from inventory items. Try picking up an item in front of your character now.
Let's take this.
Combat. Press that to attack and to hold it to perform a charge attack. You can break certain parts of the body. Chain attacks with multiple people. Cooldown time will incur after each attack. Landing multiple hits with a charge attack will start a combo. Hunting organisms in ruins can net you food, items, materials, and experience. Breaking items apart. Breaking parts will also net additional rewards such as items. While charging, press that again as the bar touches the pink selection to fully charge all characters. Be sure to utilize both basic and charge attacks to their full potential.
Maybe this will come in handy.
Whoa.
Hey, goat. Oi! Stupid goat. Did we get it? The goat-like animal is laying on the road, completely immobile.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't even need to do anything. Good job, guys.
Haruto did a much better job than I expected. I thought editors were more indoorsy. I've got pretty strong legs from all the business trips I've gone on for interviews. I know we need to eat, but I've never killed an animal like this before. No, it's still alive, just barely. What? We should finish it off then. Won't be much help to the animal now, but I don't want it suffering any more than necessary. Did your killer instincts awaken after your first hunt kill or something? We just need to cut its carotid artery and bleed it out. It'll reek otherwise.
Whoa, you really know your stuff, Zen. Must be because you grew up on a farm, huh?
No.
Well, a normal farmer wouldn't normally do stuff like this. I just happened to butcher goats because we handled so many in our region. Can I have the rope to hang it up?
Here you go. Guess we didn't need the lasso after all.
Well, yeah. Wait, I was told we needed the rope to build a toilet. That's why I came to find Minimo in the first place.
You're making the toilet. You should have just said so.
This is the hard mode, so I actually got pretty damaged on that one in comparison to last time. I got dragged into this before I could say a word. We only need a bit of rope to hang up the goat, so you can take the rest.
Excuse me.
Got it. Do you need help with anything else? You can stay if you want. That is, if you want to watch the goat slowly bleed out. That's alright. Sachika's waiting for me, so I'll be going now.
Alright.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then. I'm just gonna watch this so I can learn something.
What?
Huh? You'll just get in the way, you know.
You like me?
Why are you being so mean, Zen? Is it 'cause you got a crush on me? Huh? Is that it?
Wait, what?
What?
You're annoying.
What? You're so annoying. Well, thanks for the rope. I'm gonna go now. Bye! My hands are still shaking. That animal is still alive and will be killed soon. If life goes on like this, will I eventually get accustomed to taking lives? What am I saying? It's too late to be having these thoughts. I've killed already, long ago. Okay, so... R. So I've got a partition, I got some water, I got a piece of dry wood, and I got some rope. Oh, I got healed up, so I'm not too damaged. Okay.
Ow.
Ow.
Ah. Ow.
The game has some pretty interesting aspects to it. There's another part coming up that is also another interesting aspect and gameplay thing.
Haruto.
Oh, Haruto's back. Did you find the rope?
Yeah, here. Is that everything?
Thanks.
Yep, that's everything. Thanks for the help. Huh? Where's Minamo? She's still helping Zen. This goat-like animal was by the buildings over there. The three of us hunted it down and caught it.
Mr. Goat!
A goat? I want to see.
For real?
Me too. Lead us there, Haruto. The toilet can wait.
Wait.
No, wait. Stop. They're probably wrapping things up right now. You shouldn't go. Wrapping? Oh, I see. We can check it out next time, Sachika.
What? Why?
Because that goat is probably dead already. We'll be eating it later, so it may be best not to look for your appetite's sake.
Listen here.
Jeez, Haruto, too direct, man.
Oh, the goat's dead. I wanted to pet it.
It's like this.
Well, we'll die too if we don't eat. Sachika, you've only had water and fruit these past 3 days, right? You need to eat a real meal. Look at it this way. The goat will live on as part of you once you eat it.
Really? It'll be part of me? Thank you for being our food, Mr. Goat.
Yeah.
Now that I know that you've got meat coming our way, I'm pumped. Let's build this toilet before it's chow time. System menu. Press escape to open the system menu. Alright. Learn skill part 1. Learning skills will enable your character to accomplish a variety of tasks. Select learn skill from the skill menu. Learn skill part 2. Select a skill. You can use your SP that you learn through leveling up. To learn a skill or level it up. Now earn more SP as they go up. Try the reformer skill first. Base expansion. Yeah. Skill has been learned. Let's go to base expansion. Alright. While at the base, you can access shortcuts to the facilities on Garage Island. Base expansion allows you to build new facilities or expand the features of existing ones. Try selecting base expansion. Base expansion allows you to expand the facilities. You will need the reformer skill and required ingredients to expand. Let's try building a toilet. So, oops. So we built a toilet. So, it's dirty when it's dirty and increases stress when used. Clean the toilet will no longer induce stress. So if we get a partition, another driftwood, some water bottles, and some white flowers, we can clean the toilet. There's other stuff like a kitchen, bedrooms, workshop, warehouse, and then they level up and you can get more and more. So you can basically build a facility. Survival guide. It's okay. Character information. So, he's an editor who joined a published house when he was 25. He's straight-laced and logical. Ignore all that for now. So everybody else can learn skills, and you'll see that there's something called child, adult, middle-aged, senior aptitudes. They're things that we'll figure out over time. we'll leave that for the moment. If we go to status, you can see your general status of your characters. You can see our stress, our bladder, attack, defense, burden, how much we're carrying, so 4.4 kilos out of 13. Days elapsed, growth stage, level. Then you've got your equipment and how much it does. So the driftwood gives you a plus 15 attack. The middle part is locked, but then we see the bonds that we have with the other players. So we have acquaintances, companion, friends, and intimate. And you can see what this character thinks of these characters. So, you know, she's very cautious. I don't really want to be examined. Is he always so cynical? He seems sort of restless. What a strange girl. I'm nervous around police officers. Our worlds are so different. You can check out what others think about you. So, this guy, he's serious class rep type, huh? He looks like a pain in the ass. He seems a bit tense. Seems so serious and a bit stubborn. Generic commoner number 1. He seems a bit stubborn. Glasses make you look smart. And you can see what they think about each other, which is kind of cute. Then you've got your basic details, like your spirit, morality, luck, knowledge, I don't know what that is. And concentration, I guess. What he hates and what he likes. And you can see how everyone else sort of pans out. Morality or more morale? Wait. I pressed the wrong button. Various facilities. There are various facilities. The toilet you built earlier can be used to relieve the bladder gauge. Bedrooms can be used to heal life. Weapons, armor, and materials can be used in the workshop to create different items. Food items can be used to cook in the kitchen. Items in the warehouse can be used when crafting and cooking. Try expanding your base as much as possible, and tutorial details can also be found in the survival guide. Hey, hammer it! You'll also find hints for progression there, so check when you're stuck. Okay. So, if we go over here, we haven't really set it up, so...
Whoa.
I mean, they're all 25, so...
What's this?
It's a crossing boy, you dunce. So, if we go to the toilet... As we finish installing the toilet and take a rest, Rinko appears with some water. It's lukewarm, but drinking water after physical labor was...
That's the stuff.
Yeah. I've forgotten just how delicious water could be.
Love it.
Or she's like 78 and a robot or something. Man, the only thing better than water poured by Rinko herself is some ice-cold beer.
That's nice of you, but it would taste the same no matter who poured it. Thanks for your hard work, Haruto. You must be tired after all that running around. Haruto did most of the work for this mission, didn't he?
Yeah, but I worked my ass off too, you know.
But Haruto bought most of the stuff we needed.
Hey, I'm the one who tied the rope.
Excuse me.
So did we clear that mission? I can't really tell.
I'm not sure. If we did, that TV show should come on again. But mission aside, I'm really glad we finally have a toilet. I was afraid of being seen if we did our business outside somewhere.
Is that what they've been doing until now? You didn't know to dig a hole and put some bushes up? Sheesh, guys.
So, I'd like to say thank you for helping us, even though you just got here.
Don't mention it. I'd rather put myself to use than sit around and do nothing. And if I'm left with my own thoughts, I'd just get anxious.
I know what you mean. It puts my mind at ease when I can just focus on a task. When I came to this island yesterday, I was downright hysterical.
Rinko, you were a hot mess. You were screaming, "Get away! Don't touch me!"
You weren't much better, Rio. You kept saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
Was I?
It's not like that.
What's with that look? You see how ripped Dr. Ichio is? I thought he was gonna snap me in two.
But Zen and Yuma seem to be pretty calm the whole time.
That's the same impression I got after meeting them. What the fuck? Oh fuck, I forgot she did that. I don't know why she did that either. I had the same reaction when she did that last time, exactly.
And speak of the devil.
We turn around to find Yuma suddenly standing behind us.
Oh, Yuma, looky, we made the toilet. Haruto really worked hard on it.
Yes.
Yes, that is why I'm here. Good luck, good work. Haruto, do you mind if I use it?
In that case...
Oh, I'm sure we haven't tested it yet, though.
It's mine.
Then I shall be the first.
Yeah...
Go right ahead.
Yuma, you should probably take this.
What is it?
I would probably not need to replenish myself right away. Besides, water is...
Well, you see...
It's not for drinking.
She glances at Ryo and me and then continues.
It's for manual washing.
Thank you.
Ah, a bidet, of course, thank you. Yuma takes the bottle of water and enters the toilet, but she comes back out just a moment later and... The TV is on. To the garage. How do you know? You were in the loo. How do you know? She leaves us a message like a telegram and goes back inside. Toilets! You need to use them, or else you'll get stressed. Using a dirty toilet will increase your stress as well. Bladder! If you don't use it, you get stressed. You'll pee on the ground. And then you'll be negative effects. Keep an eye on your bladder so nobody has any unfortunate accidents. Yeah, exactly, Locke. I'll use the toilet later.
Found it.
It wasn't hard to find, buddy. The old CRT is displaying static again. Dial hasn't moved since the last showing. It seems the channel changes after every episode. We wait for Yuma to return from the restroom and I turn the dial. After turning it several more notches, that program pops back up on the screen once more. Extend TV!
Hey, kids!
Uh...
It's time for Extend TV! Congratulations on completing the toilet! Clap, clap, clap.
Now we have a water tower, bedrooms, and a toilet all ready to go. Piece of cake. I guess the survival stuff isn't as hard as it seems.
But don't let your guard down. The humanity restoration mission is just beginning.
So it's finally started.
Once upon a time, over 7 billion people lived on this earth. But now, the human population is down to 8. You guys are the only ones left in the world.
It's baby making time, people.
This grand plan to revive the dying human race is known as the Humanity Restoration Mission.
Oopsie. I got all worked up, but I don't actually know what you're talking about.
That's what I thought. Let me explain. Do you know what a human clone is, Sho?
Wait, what?
Of course I know what a loan is. My dad is knee-deep in them. That jerk always gets drunk and beats me. And every night he'd get violent with my mom and...
Oh, I see. Well, that got real dark real fast. Put simply, human clones are exact copies of people.
Really?
So, if there was a clone of me, he'd look exactly like me?
That's right. Well, you're actually a clone yourself, Sho. And I'm actually a sheep clone. You couldn't tell, could ya?
Wait just a minute. Then where's the original me?
Your original body died on the day of reckoning, but your mind is still on your belly.
My belly? You mean...
Yeah, that X key on your belly button is where your mind is stored.
Oh, that.
Huh? What did you think I was talking about? Anyway, as long as you have the X key, you can be revived again in a new body.
Wow, this X key thingy sounds pretty amazing. Wait, so that must mean everyone watching this program is a clone too?
That's right. And the humanity restoration mission can only be carried out by our clone friend.
But you know, I'm still having a hard time believing everyone is a human clone.
That's something you'll have to see for yourself. So, here's the next mission.
Whoa! So we really are gonna make a clone?
Yes. But there's something that needs to be done first.
Can you guys guess what it is that needs to be done first? Can ya? Knowing that this is a Danganronpa game, and knowing, well, not a Danganronpa game, but knowing this is a Spike Chunsoft game, and there are history in the games they make, can you guess? Can ya?
There is. What could that be?
I can guess.
Well,
Come on, just tell me already.
And it's not sex.
you see, to make a clone, you need the X key on their belly, but it won't come off unless they die. In fact, they'll die if you take it off. So in order to make a human clone,
Oh, so someone needs to die then? That's it. Piece of cake. I'm sure everyone will understand.
Oh. Well, you know, you've never played a Spike Chunsoft game. That's fine. They made Danganronpa series. They made the Zero Escape series. I think they made a few other series.
I mean, they're all haunted by their own sins after all.
oh, well, that's a relief. Okay, we'll see you all later. Remember, kids,
Illuminate
a brighter future.
for humanity.
Bye-bye.
There's a lot of death in Spike Chunsoft games. Mystery, death. They're worth playing, or at least watching an LP of. I recommend Nico's. Wowee, check out all those stars. What do you think, Haruto? Pretty nice, huh?
Let's see.
Now, when this part happened, I thought that they'd killed Haruto off and cloned him and he had no memories. I was like, what the fuck? Did they just kill him or kill me off? Did they just kill me off? And now I'm having a nighttime thing with them and I'd have no memories of them killing me? Suddenly it's nighttime and it's like, wait, I don't remember what happened? But no, that's not what happened. I think it was the left hand for the Nazi soup, not the right one. But I don't know because I'm not a Nazi. Also, I thought it was going to go in the... when I first played this, seeing the child, adult, etc., middle-aged thing, I thought it was going to be like, oh, you've got to pair them up to have children and then raise the children and try and keep raising like this child thing. And now I'm thinking, and I'm still thinking this, how the fuck are we supposed to make humanity restored if you know, there's only 8 of us. We're not having children. We're killing ourselves off and cloning. Apparently, that's a thing that is apparently happening, or they want to happen. How are we supposed to get more? How are we supposed to? I don't understand. Yeah, they're beautiful. It's been years since I gazed at the night sky like this.
A-okay.
Alright, y'all, dinner time. Our first real meal since coming to this island.
Minamo arrives with several plates in her hands, along with a fragrant aroma of food. There's some well-cooked animal meat on plates of varying colours and patterns. Okay.
What? Yuma, your eyes are scaring me.
That's love.
Ah, smells delicious. I can feel the love put into this meal. That's the secret ingredient.
Mr. Goat!
Thank you for the meal, Mr. Goat. And I'm surprised you're able to start a fire. How did you do it?
That's my love.
You say that, Locke, but I have had vegetarian burgers. They're pretty A-okay. And I have had nut meat. Meat made out of nuts. It is A-okay. Took a stick and sort of drilled it with my hands. It seems my love for everyone here has caused a miracle.
I see. Thank you for that.
It tastes kinda gamey and it's really tough too. Are you bad at cooking, perhaps?
Don't be an ass. We had nothing to season it with. All I did was cook it with some fire, to be honest.
This is bad.
This tastes very bad. But you're eating the most out of all of us. Is your stomach feeling better? The unseasoned goat meat is, like Rio said, very gamey and can hardly be called appetizing. Still, we enjoy our dinner together to the fullest. Sharing a meal is such a gratifying experience, and wherever you are, it offers great bonding moments. But the happiness is short-lived and abruptly ends with Zen's single statement.
Well then.
So, who here would like to die? Everyone stops eating all at once and the group falls silent. The mission provided by Extend TV, a topic everyone has been avoiding. No one, of course! Don't be stupid! But we have a mission to do, no? How are we supposed to advance if someone doesn't die?
Like I said.
Then fuck the mission!
He's right. We can't just have someone die.
That's true.
As long as that show's true intentions remain unknown, I agree it's dangerous to obey blindly. Yeah, maybe they did have to specify it wasn't human meat. Good call. You never know with a Danganronpa game. I mean, Spike Chunsoft. I keep saying Danganronpa because it's the first game in my mind that comes to head when it comes to those guys. We're what they call human clones, right? Zen taps on his stomach with his knuckles. As long as we have these, we can come back to life. That's what they said. What is this guy saying? Does he really believe that nonsense?
Whatever.
If you really think that, then how about you try dying?
I guess that's true.
Yeah, good point. Maybe I will. Suddenly, he has a glass shard in his hand. He presses it against his own neck.
Don't!
What are you...
See ya.
I look forward to our next meeting.
No!
It would be just my luck that none of the Danganronpa team... No, the Danganronpa team did, apparently. But then they left after this game. And formed their own studio called Tokyo? Studio? Something like that? I was reading a thing about it earlier. I hear the dull sound of two bodies colliding and a red fluid drops onto the ground. It's Minimo's blood. I mean...
I'm not letting anyone die on my watch. No way!
I'm pretty sure there's some crossover with Zero Escape and Danganronpa.
Zen, that's enough! Quit fooling around!
You're bleeding.
Minimo pulls the glass shard from Zen's hand, who releases it without resistance.
Oh no!
What have you done? Show me your hand.
Gotta admit, it does hurt. Can't really move my fingers.
Good grief, such a strong sense of justice.
Hey!
Zen, if that was supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing.
Sorry.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't think she would take it so seriously. Though I wasn't completely joking when I said I was okay with dying.
Damn it.
You're still going on about that?
Well...
It's because I live with a regret over my sin. Huh? Maybe Ms. Officer thinks the same way. Well, I'm going to bed. You can all stop glaring at me now. Maybe think about the meaning behind the mission, or rather the true intentions of our hosts. With that, Zen leaves us and walks towards the apartment.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. It was my fault for provoking him.
It's not like that.
No reason for you to be sorry. He's the crazy one.
Sachika? Our dinner's ruined. We were having fun.
Sachi. Why don't we call it a day? I'll take Sachika back to her room.
Right.
Yes, we should all get some rest. I'll head back once I'm done treating Miss Minimo. Let's start cleaning up then. Mind giving me a hand, Haruto? Yeah, no problem. I will help out as well. We exchange few words as we clean up after the meal, then return to our own rooms. Even after the incident, the starry night sky is unchangingly beautiful. I lie face up in my assigned room and let out a sigh of relief. There's nothing here to sleep on, but being alone at last sets my mind at ease. I stare at the cracked ceiling light as I recall the words from Extend TV.
Wow, this X key sure sounds pretty amazing. Wait, so that must mean everyone watching this program is a clone too? That's right! And the humanity restoration mission can only be carried out by our clone friends!
I touch the piece of metal embedded in my stomach. This piece of metal is my true identity, so is the me touching it right now just a copy? If that's true, if the original me is long gone, would it be like my sin never happened?
I mean, they're all haunted by their own sins after all.
What a load of crap.
As soon as I close my eyes, I'm overwhelmed with drowsiness. Seems my body was longing for rest far more than I had thought. Before I realized, my consciousness falls into a deep sleep.
Hey, Naruto, wake up. What else is grouped up already? Get your ass up.
I slowly open my eyes. Cracked ceiling lights, tattered cloths, still the same ceiling as yesterday's, unfortunately.
Wake up, Haruto. You even there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting up.
I mutter as I grope around for my glasses, but the incessant pounding on the door doesn't let up.
Hey, Earth to Haruto. You awake, man?
Hold your horses, I'm coming out.
Oh. Oh, guess you're a heavy sleeper, huh? Thought you might have died or something.
Yeah.
We're all gonna gather at the West Shore. See you there.
Huh?
At the shore? Why? Are we going to catch some fish?
No.
Nah, we don't have the time for something like that. Minimo found another island floating right next to this one. Do 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 do. Do I need to go? Oh. Do I need to go to the toilet? No, I don't. There's not much left to this, to the prologue. This is all just the prologue. There's about 20 minutes, I guess, left. 20-30 minutes at the most. I'll finish the stream when we hit the prologue end. Because, yeah. It should be a good taste test for you guys. To see what's happening and what's going on. When I arrive at the shore, the familiar faces from last night have all gathered there already. Their gazes are fixed on the ocean ahead. Sure enough, I see an island that wasn't there yesterday. Island? No, that's more like... ruins? Oh, morning, Haruto. Sorry to wake you up. Sorry to wake you. I know you're probably tired. Good morning. What's that island doing here? I noticed it when I was taking a walk this morning. Never seen anything like it these past 3 days. Where'd that thing even come from? This show's budget must be crazy high.
Amazing! It probably drifted here on its own. Such a big island, too.
Interesting.
An island just drifting on over to us, huh? Sounds like something right out of an old children's story.
I wonder if it's a real island. It could be some sort of props prepared by the TV crew.
It's hard to tell from here, but it does look about as big as the island we're standing on.
See you.
Let's go check it out. Looks like there's a shallow path leading to the other island, so we can walk right over there.
Hey!
Hey, why are you calling the shots, huh? Right after the stunt you pulled yesterday. I thought I apologized for that already. If that's not enough, I'll apologize as many times as it takes.
Sorry.
Sorry, officer, I was just a bit shaken by that last TV episode is all. You sound insincere.
Oh,
Well, what's done is done. It's my fault for escalating things too. But promise me, please, don't even joke about anything like that again. It'd make Sachi sad too. You wouldn't want that, right?
Okay, I'll think about it.
The hell?
That's not a promise at all. Don't you realize how hurt Minamo got because of you?
Now, let up on him a bit. My hand is mostly better now, so don't worry about me.
Really? You were bleeding pretty badly yesterday.
okay.
Yeah, look, it was all healed up come morning.
Guess it wasn't as bad as it looked.
That or Dr. Moru patched up real good. He must be a great doctor.
All I did was clean the wound and wrap a cloth around it. Anyone could have done it, really. That's why I'm surprised by how quickly you've healed. Perhaps it's the power of love. I don't think love has anything to do with this. Later, Tao. Have a good rest. Well, if you say so, Minamo, but we're definitely not going to that island. It just showed up right after that Extend TV episode. No good can come from this.
Let's go!
What? But I want to go!
That big building looks like it'll be... Oh.
That big building looks like it'd be fun to explore. And there might be useful tools there, too.
Yeah, maybe there's a boat or something that can help us escape from this island. It'd be great to find a first aid kit or medical supplies or liquor with a high alcohol proof.
I need more carbs.
We will need food above all else, since it's uncertain how long we'll be stuck here.
See?
There may be more animals roaming around, especially if that other island were put here for the show.
I think we should go. Someone, maybe the TV crew, could be on that island?
For real?
Wait, hold up. Are you guys for real? Do you remember what the mission said? This has to be like a trap or something.
Huh?
So, just think of it as going on an adventure. Being childish is your sole merit, after all.
The hell?
That's not true. Wait, that's not even a merit. You pissed me off, but I thought about what you said, about the true intentions of our hosts. What are they planning? I've been thinking about that answer to that too. They want to kill us or have us kill each other? Could that be it?
Yeah.
Right! Just like in the movies. It's called a chess game.
Death game, not chess game.
Damn it.
Whoever made that stupid cartoon just wants to enjoy watching us die. That island's nothing but trouble. You think so too, right, Haruto?
No.
Actually, I'd like to go as well. We don't know for sure if they're starting up a death game.
Real?
What? Are you an adventure freak with a death wish too? No, but we might be able to find hints about our mission. I really wish there was a volume control for the music, because that's a bit loud. The whole human clone thing might be some sort of metaphor or riddle. A hint, so you're looking to find out more information. You sure think like an editor, alright. Well, Ryo, are you going to stay here by yourself? Oh, fine, I'll go. I'd rather not be left here all alone.
Adventure time! This is so exciting! I'm so happy! There's been a lot of firsts for me since I got here.
Good for you, Sachi. Okay then, everyone, let's get moving. Adventure, huh? I didn't decide to go to that island because of some thirst for adventure or because I'm an editor. It's because the silhouette of the building over there looks way too familiar. The last place I was at before I got here, Mashiro Garden Tower. Party formation! You can have 4 party members. Look how cute the pixels are. There's front and back rows. Whatever rows that the enemies are on, and attacks come from is the ones that will get damaged. If you all die, you will lose score. Try having as many characters as possible in your party for a bigger advantage in battle. So if we go to escape, we can party form. So, front, back, party. Let's put... Where is... Okay, so your defense is 22. Nope. Yep. You've got a lot... Nah, maybe? 20. 28. Okay. You're going there. And you are... You're going in that part. You're not, because I think your defense sucks. So, yeah. Main character is next. And then... Who's got better defense and HP? 22, 18... Yeah, alright. There we go. Alright. Let us just quickly get our party members. You can see which party members are yours are currently in, because they've got the thingy with the thing. Let's give you that. You're a... I don't know, attack? Sure. And I want to give you blunt. Alright. So, if we go here, I want to give that to... Oh, that to Minimo. So, she's going to be better with attacking with that. And I've got water. Alright. Then you can switch to sub-members, and you can give them weapons and stuff too, but they're not in the current party. My score is 65. Alright. Let's go. Yes! It's dungeon crawl time.
So hot. But the breeze feels so nice.
Sachika is the first one there, enjoying the breeze with her arms wide open. It's like a tropical beach if there weren't any cars or buildings buried in sand.
Tropical beach? You mean like Waihia and Amgu?
Yeah, like Hawaii and Guam.
Amazing! Oh, so these places are called beaches, huh? This is way nicer in person than in books.
You've never been to a beach before?
Nope, I've always been stuck in hospital. I've never gone outside like this before.
Sachika begins talking about herself absent-mindedly. Just looking at her, it isn't hard to imagine how much she's been through. That's why I decided against asking her more about the hospital life. I see, so this is your first time...
Alright!
At the beach, huh? That's great. Want to make some memories with us? Ryo cuts in and finishes my line. You didn't need to tell us that, game. We saw he cut in.
Memories? Yeah, let's go make some.
Yeah!
Then take off your sandals. You can't be running around here with those still on.
My sandals? Okay!
Sachika removes her right sandal and steps onto the white sand with her bare feet. I hope the sand doesn't get in her prosthetics.
Hey!
Wait, are you thinking of getting in the water? Nah, we don't have any bathing suits or floaties. The only memorable beach activity we can do now is that thing couples do. Huh? Ryo removes his sandals and carefully places them on the sand next to Sachika's. He then whispers into her ear and begins to run. Hee I'm over here! Sachika immediately takes off after him.
Wait for me, my honey!
Aren't the roles reversed? Despite all of this, he's complaining, Ryo seems to be enjoying the island. Seeing them run around like kids makes me feel ridiculous for being nervous about the whole thing. They're so full of energy. We could learn a thing or two from them. You couldn't translate the word too? Come on, Spike Chunsoft. Dude, why are you throwing gang signs at me?
Ryo's pretty great, so friendly and warm, like a cactus.
Huh? A cactus?
Sure. In the language of flowers, a cactus can represent a warm heart and a shy girl. Fits in perfectly, right?
Oh, I never knew that about cacti.
Oh my gosh!
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. My goodness, that's cold. Oh, you've done it now. Oh, should I use that voice for him? Yeah, shy girl sounds about right.
Good.
To be able to laugh together like that when they've only just met is one of Ryo's good points. That's what you call childlike, isn't it? By the way, Madame is already starting to curse the world. We should probably get moving.
So hot.
This is how I die. No, the sun should be the one that dies.
Oh my gosh!
Let's just head to that big building for now. Ryo, Sachi, you can play later. We gotta go.
Well then,
We should get going too. I hope we find a hint for the mission.
Yeah.
are you okay?
Haruto?
Yeah.
Nothing. Let's go. Minamo points at the building. It's the same one I wanted to investigate. I can see the entirety of the building from my current position already. My hands are sweaty. Mum's spaghetti. And I know it's not due to summer heat, but the anxiety gnawing at me inside. Alright. Now we can explore this place. Hey, goat. Oi.
I'm supposed to carry this?
Where'd the goat go? Gimme that, you stupid fucking goat. You have more problems than you were worth. Ooh. Whoop.
Let's take this. Maybe this will come in handy.
Oh, hey, it's randomized. Or at least semi-randomized. I didn't get the rock salt when I played.
I'll hold it. Maybe this will come in handy. Is this it? Whoa. What's this?
Ow.
Ow.
I'll hold it. Maybe this will come in handy. Let's take this.
Oh, there we go.
This might be useful.
Gimme your meat, goat.
Nice.
Alright, so if we go in here, we can stack stuff too. So if we go click on that, and then we can click that over there, and then we can press R to give that to the people in the back so that they can hold stuff. So if we go to A, then we can see that these guys are now holding stuff, and whatever they hold doesn't really matter. It won't affect our ability to carry stuff and speed. R to get out. Right.
Can't go there.
This might be useful. There's something here.
Oh. Research info. Okay. Oh,
Let's have a look, shall we?
just trash inside. Okay.
I'll hold that. This might be useful. I'll hold that.
Chill, girl.
Huh?
Okay, fine. There was a goat around here somewhere. I know there was. I saw it. Okay, it's that way.
Seems I can't just force it over. Nice. I'll hold that.
Look at the map.
Alright. Here, goat. Come here. You're gonna make me trigger an event, goat. Come here. Here, goaty, goaty, goaty.
Go there.
Come on. Come on, goat. You want me. You want me. So basically, you hold on to it, and then you've got to click on the little red thing to do a special combo command. Oh, there we go. Come on. Here, goat. I don't want you attacking me while I do...
Ow.
Fine. Fine. Fuck you, goat. I'll get you in a sec. Well, there are goats around. Yes, there certainly are. And we got some coconuts. No, we didn't. This island's not half bad. Sheesh, you're just happy as a clam, ain't ya?
Awesome!
Sachiko's doing awesome too!
I want it. Give me your juices.
What? You shouldn't bite into a coconut, you'll break your teeth.
I'm detached from their happy conversations, unable to tear my eyes away from the building before me. The 10-story building barely seems to be maintaining its structure. The outer walls are worn and cracked. It looks like it was exposed to the elements for decades. There are no signs of human life, and the only noise I hear is the empty sound of wind. There's a set of automatic doors at the entrance, but the sensors no longer seem to be working.
I knew it.
This place is...
Haruto!
Did you find something, Haruto?
Yeah.
This is Mashiro Garden Tower.
What?
This is it.
I was here. I was here before I woke up on Garage Island. It's changed so much, but there's no mistaking it.
What do you think?
Look at the sign above the front door. It's worn down, but it says Mashiro Garden Tower, doesn't it?
It's a bit hard to read, but...
He's right. It does look like Mashiro Garden Tower.
Minimo?
I was actually a cop in Mashiro City and patrolled through the Metro Plaza under Mashiro Station a lot. Mashiro Garden Tower was a terminal building there. It looked just like this one.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it before too. I've been to Mashiro City a few times before, so maybe that's why. But why is it here? Is this really just a set for some show?
Haruto, you don't really think this is the real thing, do you?
I don't know, but you said it yourself. What if we've been asleep for more than one night? If we've been asleep for years and something happened to the world during that time, this would all add up. What are you saying, Haruto? Don't tell me you think the world really ended.
Oh no, that's impossible. This has to be just some well-made imitation. Like how there are artificial flowers that look just like real ones.
Well, this is unexpected. Any input, madam?
Yes.
About what? I just want some juice or water right now.
You know.
This could be a genuine Mashiro building. Don't you know the difference between a real and a fake one?
No.
There is no way for me to tell. Mashiro owns buildings throughout the world. It is next to impossible to keep track of all of them.
Oh.
That's not what I meant, but oh well.
What do you think?
Let's just go inside for now. There might even be someone in there. And it's probably much cooler in the shade.
Yeah!
Yeah, the door's closed, so maybe the AC's on inside.
Well,
Then let's break the glass and get inside.
Like I said.
You crushed my faint hopes already? Dr. Ichio kicks the glass door, but it doesn't even put a crack in it. Perhaps my kick didn't have enough love?
Is it bulletproof glass? That thing is tough.
No.
We should give up. That was quick. Let's at least try for a little longer. Look at him. Look at his emote. It's like, huh? Classic anime style.
If this place is for our mission, maybe there's a trick to opening it.
In that case...
Right, a gimmick of some sort. Let's look around. There might be another way in. There's no other way in, but there is a goat right here making fun of us.
Oh.
Come here, goatee. Come here, you fuck. Give me that. Alright, good. We got the goat milk.
It won't open.
Alright, that's okay. We got this. What's this machine?
This
Oh, hey, it opened.
lucky me. I'll take it. Lucky me.
Looks suspicious.
It's Mishiro Goat. So cute. I used to have some of his merch.
Wonder what this is.
It's a Reckless Skies video game guidebook. What? Wait, let's just
Go there.
uncover all the spots, shall we? There we go, since it's not hard. What? We activate the generator-looking device at the entrance and step inside the building. Beyond the automatic doors is the lobby. It's once a reception area for office floor visitors. Yeah, that's part of the mystery piano. I will say one thing about Spike Chunsoft games. They don't generally leave plot holes. So there's usually... I don't think they ever leave plot holes. Or if they do, they're just tiny dumb ones. There's usually a reason for everything. And they usually do really well at summing it all up. So don't worry about it too much. The explanation will come. It's a clue. That's what it is, Piano. It's a clue. We've got to be on the ball for these clues that are dropping all around us like flies because we don't fucking know, but we can figure it out. They're really good about letting you figure out what's going on by dropping all these clues around for you. If you're really, really good at guessing and figuring out shit like mysteries and that, you can usually piece bits of it together until the whole picture comes into focus. And then they'll hit you with a twist of some sort. And you'll be like, well, I mean, I got this part and this part and this part, but fuck me. Yeah, I got a feeling that it was put there when I'll tell you what I think's going on when we finish the prologue. Beyond the automatic doors is the lobby, because I don't want to spoil anything coming up. It was once a reception area for office floor visitors. Sunlight is coming into the room through cracked windows, but the lobby is still pretty dim overall. What? There's no power here? I was hoping for some AC. Even if the air conditioning worked, it'd be pointless with all these cracked windows. Yeah, they're usually just unimportant little things. But they're really good at covering their asses when it comes to explaining shit. The generator and automatic doors must be powered separately. The lights and the AC aren't working.
But it's cooler in here with all the dim lighting. Isn't this nice, Yuma?
Right.
Yes, I've burned too much fat just to get here. Why does she look so angry about that? Haruto, about what you mentioned earlier. Why were you at this building before you woke up here? Oh, because I used to work at Mishiro Publishing, which was here inside the Mishiro Garden Tower. Also, I jumped off it to commit suicide for some reason. I don't know. I'll eventually find out, I'm sure. Yeah, same. Also how they did it, Zor. Huh, Mishiro Publishing. Wait, really? You were at you weren't at some tiny, small-time publishing house? Is that really how he sees me? Yeah, it was just a bit hard to bring it up with Yuma being here. I see. From Haruto's point of view, Yuma may as well be a literal princess of a country.
I'll be sure to remember you.
That almost sounds like you're threatening me.
Alright.
Whether this place is the real deal or not, guess we all may have passed each other before, huh?
Let's see.
It's possible. I use the Metro Plaza and subway all the time.
Oh. Subway? That's where the trains are, right? I want to go see them.
Yeah.
Ah, that's right. Let's check it out, see if there's a way down there. There didn't seem to be a subway looking from the outside.
Excuse me.
Rinko suddenly raised her voice.
We're not sure if this is really Haruto's old workplace yet, right? So, can we stop wasting time and move on? We need to find the TV crew.
Rinko?
What happened?
Someone must have prepared that mechanism for the front door.
See, it hasn't gone unnoticed, Piano. There'll be explanations for it.
That means the world hasn't ended. The crew must be hiding somewhere inside.
Rinko walks towards the automatic doors in the back. They seem to be rusted closed. The door hardly moved when she tries prying them open. She begins pounding on the door.
Come on, I know this is just an elaborate TV set.
Hey now, Miss Rinko, let's stay calm. We don't want to bring this building down on top of us. Maybe this building is a set for a show, as you say, but there's real weight in the debris and rubble here.
Now.
We don't really think the world ended either, but we should still be careful, Rinko.
What?
Why are you so flustered?
Why? Why wouldn't I be? Would you still be laughing if the world really ended? If our families, friends, loved ones were all gone, would you still act like nothing is wrong? I want to leave. I want to go home. I'm looking to prove this is just a reality show.
This moment I realize Rinko is the only one of all of us who's been facing the harsh reality since the beginning. We've all been subconsciously averting our eyes, but she alone faces it head on the verge of breaking. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said those things based on speculation alone. We got all excited about getting more food, but you're right, we shouldn't forget we were kidnapped.
Sorry.
It's been a few days since we were brought to this island. We may have been letting our guard down now that we're starting to get used to things.
Rinko, sorry, I should have had my act together.
I will say that one of my favorite things of Danganronpa 2 was that I figured out the Seonji and Nurse Girl's murder. I figured out how that happened, who did it, and I was like so excited with myself. Also, figured out in Danganronpa V3 the first murder, and I was like begging myself that it was wrong. I was like, please be wrong, please be wrong. Oh, it's not wrong. But then it turned out, well, no spoilers. But I did figure it out.
Sorry. I'll help look for the TV crew too, so please don't cry, Rinko.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come down on you all.
We know, there's no need for you to apologize. I'm sure all of us want to put an end to this stupid reality show and get home just like you.
Haruto.
I'm not in a hurry to go home personally. I don't really care to either. I'm a bit worried about my farm though. Wish they would have just outwardly agreed here, even if they think otherwise.
All right.
I'll help you open the door. I want to find out who's behind this game. Nani the fuck? Then it happens. Our eyes meet. From the space between the automatic doors, a giant eyeball stares directly at me. Right as I shout, Rinko's feet float off the ground. She lets out more of a whimper than a scream. I hear what sounds like several twigs snapping at once as Rinko's chest bulges unnaturally. Red fluid flows from her mouth as she lets out a groan. All I can do is watch. I'm not able to move a single finger. Finally, something bursts through her chest and it appears before me. The thing that I see is covered in warm blood. Is a tentacle that looks like a band of white snakes. As the tentacle withdraws from Rinko's body, she drops to the floor like a doll that had its strings cut. My immediate reaction is to put my arms under her for support, but I can't find the strength. I slumped to the floor with her in my arms. You've got to be kidding me. With her face so close to mine, I can clearly tell she is no longer breathing.
Hey!
Rinko! Haruto! How could this happen? You both... Sounds like Rio shouting behind me. Judging by the sound of his voice, I'm in bad shape too. The tentacle that impaled Rinko had pierced through my body as well. I can't breathe with all the blood in my throat. Rinko is covered in my blood, and I'm covered in hers.
Is it a crew member for the show?
No, Minamo, it's not.
That's no crew member. Run!
Rinko! Haruto! We need to help them! Someone, please help them!
It's too late to save them. We'll have to leave them here.
Fuck you, Zen. Their voices seem to be getting farther and farther away. It's cold, so cold. What? This light, I've seen... Splash?
Good morning. What's your name?
This again?
It's me, Sachika. Haruto Higurashi.
She smiles happily after hearing me reply.
We meet again, Haruto.
This was the beginning of the game that put humanity's fate on the line. These are our sins. The punishment. The reason we're left in this world. There's a question still left unanswered.
Spike Chunsoft. Florist of lust, artist of envy, heiress of gluttony, farmer of wrath, officer of pride, doctor of greed, girl of original sin. Zanki Zero Last Beginning. So, that's the prologue done. I haven't gone any further than that, personally. What do I think's happening? Holy shit. 7 deadly sins plus the original sin? Interesting. But cloning as well, living on a survival island, definitely gives a Danganronpa feel with the whole survival island thing. Especially with new islands opening up. Reminds me of Danganronpa 2. Oh, I can assure you it's going to be more than just a respawn mechanic. It's going to be part of the story as well. That's how these games go. If you like a good mystery game, this is worth looking at. I have a feeling that what's going on is that these guys have committed some sort of sin, and I think it's got something to do with Sachika. I think that they've forgotten her. I'm thinking maybe when they were kids, something happened to her, they hurt her or something, or they knew each other. They've forgotten as they grew up and just dealt with it. Maybe they had a psychological break or something. They all went on to commit different sins, and Sachika survived, or somebody close to Sachika survived, brought them all together to atone for their sins, maybe? And to just show them, basically, fuck you guys, I found out you guys were the ones who did this to my precious little Sachika, and left them on this island. That's where I think it's going. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it is going that way. Because Spike Chunsoft is very good at changing what your expectations might be. Gluttony for the there was gluttony for the girl, okay, Flower Girl was lust, weirdly, I know. Police Officer was pride. Other girl, was gluttony. Doctor was, Farmer Dude was wrath. Doctor was, Rio was envy. Doctor was, greed. Yeah, Doctor was greed. Original sin was, Sachika. So that means that Vanity was the main character? Is that right? Is that correct? Yeah, Yumi was gluttony. Zen was wrath. Yeah, at odds with his name. Sachika is original sin. Dr. Dude is greed. As in money, 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 bitch. Flower Girl, lust. Yeah. Rio was, main character is vanity. Yeah. So, it's interesting, and I'm definitely going to play more of it. Now, the real question is, would you guys actually like me to stream the whole thing? Because I, like, every now and again, just stream a chapter or such. I'll play it myself on my off time, but because I can't wait to see more. But if you guys want me to stream it, I can do that. I would be happy to do that, if that's what you would like. Or get it for yourselves, because it's pretty good. There's sort of like a base building, it's sort of like base building, well, leveling up, I should say. It's not actually, you don't get to actually choose where you build your base. There is actual leveling up. I have a feeling that you're going to go through generations of yourselves. It seems like it's got some interesting systems. But yeah. So that was Zanki Zero, Last Beginning. The Zero makes me wonder if it's part of the Zero Escape series, but I doubt it is. Oh god, could you imagine? Could you imagine if it were another one of the... It was a continuation of the Zero Escape series? That would be wild shit. I'd be like, where the fuck are all the other characters? What? But I'm pretty sure it's not. But yeah, I hope this has been a good little preview into what the game offers. And if you guys want to buy it, it's on Steam. It's worth getting, I think. It's a cool little game. Spike's Chunsoft. I cannot recommend Danganronpa series enough. If you like mystery, twisted stories, like not dark, twisted, oh my god, there's blood all over, their gut's being pulled out sort of shit. I mean like interesting twists to a mystery sort of story. That's worth getting. the whole Danganronpa series. There's even an anime to go with it. There's Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa Hope and Despair, which is like 3, and then Danganronpa V3. And they're worth it. They've a continued storyline through the games. And if you don't know what Danganronpa is, very basically, it's like a I'd say it's like a battle royale-esque thing, except the storyline doesn't let you pick and choose. So it's not really battle royale-esque, but it does have that setup of you've been put into a death game and you have to choose. You have to figure out who killed who. And it's a really good series. Danganronpa is really great. And if you want something more science-based, then Zero Escape is good. There's 9 Persons, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, which is the first one. Then there's Zero Escape, and then there's the third one, which I can never remember the name of. And they're also a series covering the same world sort of thing. Okay, so I guess I will in the future. I'll do some streams and just put up videos after the fact. So I guess I better save this file then for you guys. I'll make it the first one. Okay, so 3 hours. Sheesh. Oddly enough, took me less than that to do my own prologue clear, and I 100%ed the maps because I could, but then I didn't have to read out all the text aloud, so yes. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. That was Zanki Zero, Last Beginning. Highly recommend you get it if you want to give it a go and you like where the story's going. Thing with Danganronpa games, they're quite long. If you want to actually see, the Danganronpa yes, Virtue's Last Reward, sorry, is the second one, and Zero Escape is the last of the Zero Escape series. If you want to see the Zero Escape series and Danganronpa series, I highly recommend Zero Time Dilemma. Fuck. Well, whatever. If you want to see those, Nico B has them both full play up on his channel, and he did blind plays for them, so his reactions are pretty crazy. Because reactions to the actual games are pretty crazy, because the games themselves are pretty fucking crazy, man. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I'll catch you next time. I have to sleep because it's 1 AM, and I've got D&D tomorrow, literal D&D, but I also have another stream tomorrow. I did say that... Yeah, that's fair, Piano. That's fair. I mean, it did cost a bit. It did cost a bit. I was like, oh, sheesh. But I knew it was quality. I knew it was worth it. And I'm going to get my 50 hours worth. Because that's how it goes. I will be streaming again tomorrow for just a short. And I'll be playing Shinrai, which is something that Odd has been asking me to play. He bought me the game to play, so I'll play that for in about 12 hours. So if you're up in about 12 hours, check it. It'll only be for an hour or two. So, yeah. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching, and ciao for now. See